Alright, hello and welcome back all. This is David with Fairmare's Rangers. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're on to another Units of Total War video. In this, we're going to be taking a look at France. Parlez-vous français? Or something. I don't know. I'm just going with it. Anyways, you can make fun of me in the comments on that. Let's talk France and their units. France is a very excellent nation for line infantry. One of the best in the game, frankly. And if you don't believe me, let's dive into these units and take a look at exactly what it is that makes France's line infantry one of the best in all the nations in Empire Total War. Alright, so first up, let's take a look at their guards, because they have some a vast number of guards in the game. And the first one we're going to look at is the Maison De Royale. Now, the Maison De Royale is one that in multiplayer is not really used as much. Mostly when you play players in multiplayer, you're going to come across a lot of Swiss Guard, you're going to come across the Infantry VU, you're going to come across the Royal SOs, you know, you're going to come across those units. And of course the Bulkleys, but they're not a guard. This unit, Maison De Royale, what sets them apart from the other units? Now, it's got 50 accuracy, 55 reload, which is really good. 15 ammo, all the guard units have 15 ammo. Melee attack is 9, 13 charge bonus, and 18 defense, 11 morale. Now, in the campaign, you're limited to 6 of these bad boys. Of course, all the guards are rather expensive, but let's take a look at them and stack them up versus the other French guard units. Let's look at the Infantry VU. Alright, the Infantry VU has, of course, as all of them, 70 range, 50 accuracy, 50 reload, so a little bit less than the Maison De Royale. They have 7 attack, 15 charge bonus, 17 defense, 11 morale. Alright, and also you're going to have Republican Guard. Now, Republican Guard is only available if you're, of course, a Republic, but I don't even think you get these as France, to be honest with you. Because France, you still are able to recruit your other units. So this is kind of a mistake here. The Royal SOAs, I don't know how you say it. SOS, what the fuck ever. Alright, anyways, their reload is a little bit less, 45, quite a bit less than the Maison De Royale. So they're not as fast of a shooter as the Maison De Royale. And they have 9 attack, so equal, and a lot greater charge bonus, and a little bit less on the defense, though. Last up is the Swiss Guard. This is the most elite unit you're going to get in the French army, and it is quite an expensive unit, to say the least. And it has a 55 accuracy, 60 reload. I'm telling you, this is probably one of the best guard units in the game. And 13 attack, 16 charge bonus, 20 defense, 12 morale. I mean, that's incredible. Just flat out incredible. So it actually can come close to shooting ability of a Coldstream Guard, which is supposed to be the fastest shooting line infantry in the game. So Coldstream Guard from Britain. The Swiss Guard can stand up to that. Not much less of a speed on reload than them. And you get the basic melee of a Simonovsky Guard almost. So that's quite phenomenal unit, France. It's an all-in-one package, if you will. Now, of course, France comes with their Grenadiers, and they are going to be a standard Grenadier. So the only differences to Grenadiers that you will see in the game would be Prussia and Russia with their Grenadiers, as that Russia's reloads a lot slower, Prussia's reloads the fastest, and of course Russia's going to have a little bit better melee, but again, France falls in the basic average of the mill Grenadier. So, moving right along, let's take a gander at a couple specialty units. The Royal de Ponce, or however you say that, I could be blowing that as well. They are 70-40 with a 30 reload and 15 ammunition, 6 melee attack. So it's not a great melee unit, is the Royal de Ponce, but a little bit better of a firing unit, shooting, if you will. Charge bonus is 9, 13 defense, and 9 morale. Now, the reason I say that it is not as potent as the line infantry and attack, because France actually has a really good melee attack. If you see 8 compared to the other nations, only Russia actually matches them in melee attack. Charge bonus, they're the tied for second with Prussia. Of course, Russia being the greatest with 13 charge bonus, which is crazy good for line infantry. 3 more than the number 2, and 4 more than the other units. So yeah, their defense is just average, but their morale is 7, which is average as well. So French line infantry, there you go. All right. Next up, we're going to look at the Regiment of Strangers. Those strangers. All right. So they have a lot less reload than you would get with a line infantry. Ammunition is 15. 4 melee attack, 9 charge bonus, and 13 defense. So their defense is on par, but their attack is just not really something you want to put them in harm's way. Their charge bonus isn't bad, but their melee attack is pretty poor, if you will. So definitely don't go and charging them into a Prussian or a British line infantry, because you're not going to end up with your strangers after that. Because like I said, even their reload is not really one of the better ones. It's on par with Austria at 20. So there's your strangers. How strange it is. All right, and last up, the last unit is my favorite line infantry in the game. And this is the Bulkeley unit. Wyatt. All right, so my favorite unit, the Bulkeleys or the Bulkeleys, or however you want to say it. This unit, 50% accuracy, 50 reload. I mean, that's a phenomenal for a line shooting unit. 11 attack, 11 charge bonus, and 19 defense. 11 morale. I mean, this is incredible. This is basically a guard unit almost, but it's actually a line infantry. In multiplayer, you actually get 4 of them. In campaign, you're only allowed to get 1, which is totally poo-poo. It poo-pooed the campaign, only getting 1. So sometimes they'll give you a trick how you can get more. If you do a rebellion in France, sometimes you will, of course, you have to have the Imperial Palace in place. But once you have the Imperial Palace in place, start your rebellion. I can't even say it. Rebellion. And you can get yourself maybe another Bulkeley. Heck, I've even gotten 3 extras in the rebellion. So, little pro tip for you there. Of course, pikemen we're not going to really discuss. That's early tier unit. Militia is basic, standard to the other units. Corps de Bois is their light infantry, ranger style infantry. They are going to start with your light infantry range of 90. Accuracy is 50. Reload is 30. So, okay reload. Not horrible, but it's okay. It's on par with the line infantry. 20 ammunition. 8 melee attack. And 10 charge bonus. So they actually have really good melee skills. 7 on defense. So not so much defending. If you got to get melee, you might as well go ahead and push it down into the attack with these guys. Or you could keep shooting. That's my better option, I would say. Okay, so let's take a look at the other light infantry for the French infantry. And the Chasseurs Rapides, I could be saying that wrong too, so don't blow me up here. Of course, there are 90 range, 55 accuracy, 30 reload, and 20 ammunition, 5 melee attack, 4 charge bonus, 6 defense. These guys are not guys you want to get melee. Obviously, they are your shooting specialists. All right, now let's take a look at the pride of the light infantry, the Calves. I could be saying that wrong too, so don't beat me up as well. All right, 125 range, the longest range that you can get in the game. 70 accuracy, 35 reload, 20 ammunition, 7 melee attack, 8 charge bonus, 7 defense, and 7 morale. So, nice unit. On par with Green Jacket. Not as great at the melee as a Green Jacket, but hey, can't do everything, can you? Alright, now let's just go ahead and take a look at the French Cav. They have not the best Cav. Let's just be honest about this. France got poo-pooed on their Cav. They just didn't get good Cav units, which is kind of surprising, to be honest. You have the Girondins, which are the basic Cav, the basic Militia Cav that you get in the campaign. 9 attack, 11 bonus, 5 defense, 5 morale. So not a really good unit at all. Only really useful in the early campaign period. The other melee infantry that you're going to have for light Cav is going to be your Lancers. These do pack a 25 charge bonus, 7 melee attack, 7 defense, only a 6 morale. Very low. Very low morale for their Cav. So, the next unit we're going to look at is heavy. Or actually, we'll go on with the light Cav. In the light Cav department, you have 2 missile units that you have. Unfortunately, you are not going to be able to get light dragoons with these bad boys. But you get the Chasseurs Cheval, and they have 45% accuracy. They shoot while mounted. They got 20 reload, only 10 ammunition. So they get 10 less than the other standard shooting Cav. So that's a big drop there. Their melee attack is pretty good. Charge bonus is decent. 6 defense and 6 morale is pretty low. Let's just call it what it is. It's low, guys. It's as low as you can go for Cav. Of course, unless we're talking Girondin. But that's another story. All right, Carabiners. Now, this is my preferred missile Cav for France, in the fact that you might not get as much accuracy out of them with only 40, but you get the 25 reload, you get the ammunition of 20, you get 7 attack, 8 bonus of charge bonus, and 7 defense, 7 morale. So you get 1 more morale than a Chasseurs Cheval, and you also get a little bit better unit that can shoot. Not as good in melee, frankly, it's just not. Obviously the stats are there too. Now, heavy Cav, they got the Cuirassier, and of course the French Cav, they have a little bit less. Like I said, they got gypped. The French Cav is, or actually, I'm sorry, Austria's Cav has the higher charge bonus, but France's Cuirassier is in with the average Joe's group, and they have 17 attack, 15 bonus, 12 defense, and 10 morale. Austria is the one that gets the pumped up kicks on it. Garde du Corps. The Garde du Corps is their last heavy Cav unit. 19 attack, 17 bonus, 15 defense, and 12 morale. So, there you have it. The French lineup. Now, you thought we were done? No, we're not. Of course, they have all the same artillery that all the other nations do, with the exception of the natives, and the Ottomans get some extra juicy artillery as well, but we're going to not talk about that as much as we're going to talk about Navy now. And in Navy, let's take a look at something here. Now, there's something that you have to know about naval ships. That the factions, there's 4 factions that have a little bit different of statistics than the rest of them. You have the average Joes, and then you got France, Britain, Spain, and USA. And I'm not going to really talk about the other ones too much, but we are going to talk about France. Reload and skill, France is on par with the others at 40, but their accuracy is 70, which is the best in the game. So they have the most accurate firing cannon, and they're on par with the other nations with reload. Their hull strength is a little bit above the average Joes, but they come in 3rd place to the rest of the elite navies. Their speed is a little bit better than the rest, and their maneuverability is on par with everybody else. Their morale is on par with the average Joes, and turns to build, of course, is the same. Anyways, there you go on French Navy. So, in case you didn't know. Also, that should be in place for all of them. Yeah. So, Spain doesn't get this ship, but you can anyway see that the Elite 4 navies stay consistent with all the ships. You'll see the speed is always going to be favored to France. It's not just the 5th rates. So, if you didn't know. But there you have it. There is the French army in a nutshell. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We got more of these videos coming, and I got a lot more content on the way as well. So we will see you on the next one, and I appreciate you as always for joining along. And also, let me just redo that. All right. So there we have it, guys, and I hope you did enjoy this content. If you did, don't forget to give this thumbs up on this video, as it does let me know that you did enjoy the content. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It is free after all. So hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Help us get there. We're on our way. We're at 450 at the time of this video. So help us get to that 1,000 mark for our goal. And also, let me know you care by doing that. All right, thanks again, guys. We will see you on the next one. We got a lot of content on the way, so we will see you soon. And don't forget, the next nation we're going to be discussing is, drumroll, Great Britain. All right, this is going to be a good one. We got a lot of good units. No peaks. All right, we'll see you then, guys. Thanks again.